Hello, I'm back. Today we're going to do day 24 of the 30-day yoga challenge, and that day has been missing, so here it is. And we're going to work on a yoga pose called Hanumanasana, and it's named after the god Hanuman, who is, he was actually not a god specifically, but he was a really, really devoted devotee of the Lord. So he is depicted as the monkey-faced man. If you've ever seen any pictures in Hinduism, it's really interesting. He's like a monkey. But anyways, Hanumanasana. So it's actually Yogic Splits. And how we get into Yogic Splits is really important because it's all this stuff that we've been working on through the practice every day. It's the front of the hip extensors, it's the inner thighs a little bit, it's definitely the hamstrings, and so basically you're going to go through warm-ups with the sun salutations to really start out, but to get into a little bit deeper of what you're going to need, you would start in a basic lunge. So just start with your left knee on the earth and your right foot flat, and your right knee 90 degrees here, and just shifting the hips forward. You want to have your hips squared forward so that if you find your left hip back more, you're going to get an uneven stretch, and then you're going to end up in what they call cheerleader splits, where you're just like kind of to the side instead of squared forward. So Hanuman Asana is about being squared forward and really being balanced in your body. And so stretching this one, you can put your fingertips on the earth and shifting the hips forward, pelvis radiating towards the ground, and lifting your chest. You're going to feel the length of the left hip extensor and the right hip. And just take a few breaths like this. And then shifting your hips back, straighten your right knee and fold forward over the right hamstring. So you're going to feel that right hamstring all the way up to the right glutes even probably, and try to get your chest down towards your right thigh. If you need a block with this, put a block on either side of your right shin and lift your toes in towards your face, and you want to fold forward, and you're going to know if you can do Hanumanasana fullest expression is if you can get your chest flat against your right thigh and bringing your face down towards your foot. So some people say to me, yeah, but my forehead will never reach my foot because my leg is too long. That is not true. Your leg is not too long, your hamstrings are tight. You have to be realistic with yourself, you know? You know your limitations and just work with that. So working on the hamstrings, if you're one of these tight hamstring people, shift your hips forward. You're going to need to do it more often. Really just stretch more often, breathe into it. Find that time to like really go deeper. Some people are really open in the hamstrings because they've been kind of like working on it their whole life or for a long time through athletics. And then some people just totally ignored the hamstrings or, you know, the hips or whatever aspect of your body that's really tight. So then you're going to bend this back knee. Reach back with your right hand for your left foot, and your left hand can stay planted on the floor by your right foot. Now if you need a block here, put the block under the left hand to stabilize yourself. Pull in your core, use the strength here. And then right shoulder to the sky, pull your left foot in towards your glutes. And you're going to feel it even deeper on the left hip extensors and the quadricep, which is really essential for this pose, for splits. So take a few breaths like this. If you want to get deeper, you fold forward, chest down towards the floor, bend your left elbow right by your side, and deeply fold in, and you're going to feel a deeper stretch in the left quadricep. Just breathe with that. If you're the type of person like me that likes to move with the breath, you can fold in and inhale, rise up. Keep the foot pulling in towards your glutes. Do a couple repetitions like that. Now we're ready to really begin. So you're going to extend the right leg straight and straighten the knee. Slide the left knee back and see if you can lower yourself down onto the earth. Hips squared forward, and lift your toes in towards your face here. And then see if you can balance like this. If you need a block, maybe you're going to be up a little higher like this. That's totally okay. But you want to really focus on breath and just clearing your mind and just melting into the pose. because that's how you're going to go in deeper. If you find yourself in a pose and it's like scary to you because it's painful, that means you need to go and relax your mind and work with that fear. Like, what is the fear that's holding you back? That's the question. And the fear is maybe that you tear something. The truth is your body will always tell you when you're too far. It'll say, okay, back up. But if it's just fear, then you need to work through that in your mind, because that's a mind thing. Fear is a limitation that you impose upon yourself. It's not real. So breathe. And then, fuller expression of the pose would be to reach straight up. So your arms can reach up, you can interlace your fingers, or even interlace your hands behind your head and see if you can get a little bit of a back bend. One thing I really like to do is try to do reverse namaste here. So it's a reverse prayer position going up the back. And just lift your heart and arch back. And then if you wish, fold forward. See if you can fold forward and reach towards this right foot. Pull your toes in towards your face. Breathe. Back up. One more pose that I really like. This is really advanced. Don't be surprised if this is not really something you're going to try today. But one day, you keep trying and you work on it. So you're going to grab a hold of your left foot. Toes are going to be extended and flexed. So we call this Barbie feet. So that you can really grip onto your feet. And then twisting your left elbow towards the sky. Try to see if you can touch your toes to your head. That's fun. So I hope that helps for you today, and just know that all of these one day are attainable. You just have to work at it. And the thing about yoga is that every day is a new adventure, and whether you're doing poses, yoga, asana practice, or if you're doing meditation, yoga of the mind, or bhakti yoga, devotion, or yoga, karma yoga, giving selflessly to others and to the universe, whatever style of yoga that you're participating in, every moment, just remember that is your connection with the divine source, and that is the yoga. So this pose here, this is just kind of working through the body. You want to get through the body so that we can really feel liberated in the body, feel strong, feel open, and feel more love in your life. That way, you can be more of service to the universe, and the universe can express itself through you in the most divine way possible. Also, just wanted to let you know, we're going to be starting a brand new 30-day yoga challenge coming soon. So, if you've done the 30-day challenge already, congratulations, awesome, and we're going to be starting a new one soon. It's a 30-day yoga detox challenge, and we're doing it at Delray Beach. But you're going to be able to participate worldwide here on YouTube and also on my website, www.dashama.com and perfect10lifestyle.com. Hope you have a beautiful day. Love you. Namaste.